Hi, Phil. My name is Hollis Zimmerman, and I am a passionate, driven, devoted Grange member and advocate for the past 10 years of both Newmarket Grange number 362 in Maryland and Valley Grange number 1360 in Pennsylvania. I have served as a chaplain for 9 years and have worked in media and broadcasting and communications for 8 years. And I'm a current communications journalism media college student at Shippensburg University, also in Pennsylvania. If I was chosen to be a Grange Communication Fellow, I would want to expand our content reach on all platforms and grow in my content creation skills. This gives me becoming a communication fellow will help me go outside of my comfort zone even further what I'm doing now and take my contagious enthusiasm and knowledge and passion about the Grange and take it a step further. As the Grange continues to be an evolving organization with roots in agriculture, it is so important that both the history and heritage of Grange gets told, especially getting exposed not only to members who've been around for um, eras, long periods of time, but also it's very important to younger. We need to get this. We need to get the word out about Grange to younger generations, not just on Facebook or X, but on Instagram, um, Reels, Snapchat, anything that younger people, younger than me, use. Anyone in their teens, anyone in their 20s. Use. We need to push. We need to get on more advanced platforms and to get the exposure and the push for younger generations. Because yes, our we are longtime Grange members. Most of us are, and we are the ones who have the ability to tell the story about the Grange. What's it all about? What are some of the history, the heritage, the roots? What impact does it make on our communities and within the legislative world itself? We are the ones who have to tell the story about Grange. Otherwise, if no one will hear us, if we don't expand our content, not just on Facebook, which most younger people don't are phasing out and don't using Facebook anymore. That's mainly for the older generation, but we need to be pushing for other platforms because if we're gonna bring other younger people in and younger generations, and we need to be able to tell the story. They want interactive content, more posters, more links, things that they can see in like a minute or less. We need to expand our content reach into this next generation and be able to not only grow into the outreach and the impact of the Grange, but also develop into one of the most well-rounded, long-time community service organizations to reach into the 21st century. It's very important, yes, to hear from longtime members and their great work and experience with Grange, but also take our enthusiasm and passion about Grange and why these people should become long time should become members. Here are the benefits of Grange and the impact. Not only does it do on a legislative level, but the impact that it does for local communities and the organization that it serves. My favorite aspect about Grange is honestly the core of it: volunteerism, community services, making substantial contributions to the society are incredibly important both in rural and developed local communities, including giving back to charitable organizations to serve the needs of certain groups. And it's important, part of the Grange's mission um, to for community service and volunteerism. And I want to see the Grange continue to grow more in the community service initiatives that we already have, and probably in much greater ways. Um, I want to make an impact within the National Grange Organization, and I want to see the Grange continue to grow in more community service initiatives, especially globally, and meeting more of the needs in the area that we currently serve, and maybe expanding upon what we already have. Uh, um, we already serve the military, people who are food insecure, civic groups like Scouting and 4-H and FFA and other programs, and supporting our law enforcement and, of course, the longtime deaf awareness program. I am very passionate about LaGrange in our local, Pomona, state, national levels. And I would do anything to expand our storytelling capabilities and make sure LaGrange is heard, both on a national but on an international level. We need to expand. Not only is there agriculture and community service in the United States, but I think we can expand onto an even global standpoint. Maybe working with UNICEF and some of those other international organizations to give back to on a international level. Maybe um, um, get Granges out in other countries. We need to expand our storytelling capabilities and expand our reach to younger people and into um, more volunteer more volunteer groups, larger groups, and I would do anything. I would do absolutely everything to make sure Grange is heard and seen, but on a national, but an international level. We got to expand our brand if we're going to continue to prosper as a organization. I am a sponge myself, and I'm passionate in learning about and growing in media platforms in a changing landscape. And I would want to. This is if I'm chosen to become a communication fellow, this will help me step outside my comfort zone even further.